people are just like the thick cloud in the sky.
这是 PV 吧？对，这是 PV。我们来看一下香香的37。
Pardon me.
你现在除了腿跟背都在抖。我光想象有点好笑哎。
This is the year 2007.
先打完再回头看故事。没有，我会边看故事边打。上次的中文好赞自我人哦。做菜的活动做了吗？做菜的活动我28等了之后还没有解完那个任务，所以没做。如果错过就算了啦。我想的是错过就算了，因为我有点不想要，就是逼自己一定要去玩那些活动，然后花很多时间。我觉得我可能会那个太快厌倦它。等等，在洗澡，躺地板。今天很冷哎，躺地板。
Timekeeper, watch out!
Who broke the silence?
Sanet is in detention. They're planning to sentence her to death.
Those of you who agree to the death sentence may remain seated. Who wish to commute Miss Saneto's punishment? Put your pebble into the pot in the middle of the hole.
The pure blood arcanist community. The unknown arcanum power. And the obsession with certain knowledge or identity. Sound familiar?
I take not thought for needless disputes.
Oh. 角色画面明明都很不错，对啊，我觉得好可惜哦，为什么？这次讲你方式很像 FGO 刷箱方式刷点后去抽箱，看是选择要什么，这样比较好玩呐。他应该有参考了一下大家很喜欢用的一些系统。你还是天天按，我也还是会天天上来把那个该打的打一打。
Prepare the teleport soft disk.
不过你婆还是你婆，没有错。
What are you talking about? Are we going to abandon the ship? These are just some breezes and ripples. Won't last longer than a blink of an eye. Just hold on to the wheel and we'll.
Oh.
That sounds like the
14可以满座了。他要变强了吗？
So only 2 minutes left.
14后来都没有用他了耶，但我觉得他的技能其实很好用哎，是不是有点浪费啊
？Then why is it the second?
14果然婆啊！我们来好好享受一下那个第5章的那个剧情。
I racked my brains to think of all the assurances I could give to get that governess off my back.
I think it's better for us to embrace the fact that all things would come to an end, Captain.
Sometimes, deserting is to leave for another battlefield.
哦，收音机。沿系的泥鳅，哎，这么说的确也是哎。
You're one to talk about deserting. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have ended up like this in the middle of the... Timekeeper, we have an emergency. The teleport soft disk can't be activated. I've tried other contingency teleport incantations, but none of them worked in this area. Neither did the communicator. It's as if something is jamming the signal.
晚上好呀，企鹅君，晚上好。我们的那个抽卡环节已经在第4抽的时候结束了，第4抽就抽中了。
In the field mission evacuation instructions,
Apart from the part about asking the timekeeper for help, is there anyone else we can reach out to for rescue?
Seriously, Vertin.
洗澡，拜拜。
I see
盘
what's
子
going
慢
on
洗。
now. This is a trap.
为什么那个收音机什么意思？那个收音机
It is you who played that nonsense travel note from 1999 and lured us into this random sea in order to torture us, afflict us, and now feed us to the fish.
Fish.
Go ahead, give us the wicked villain laugh, you manus mole. Quit playing innocent here.
I don't know. I mean no harm.
Nice try. See what else you got to say when this pirate opens your battery cover and finds Made in Manus there.
Made in 重塑。
Do not shake me.
好笑哦。
If I broadcast how to clean kitchen appliances for you now, will it brighten up your mood?
Like hell it will. Can't you see? My ship is going down, along with my record collection and your battery cover, to the bottom of the sea for good. Even John Lennon can't do anything about it now.
I'm terribly sorry. I can't see. I could only touch, hear, and imagine. How about this program? Lesson 101.
把游戏声
The
音调大一
express
点点
route to
好。
heaven one shouldn't miss. I think it would serve you better.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore. My records, my Dr. Peppers, my pirate radio, my Rockin' Apple II. For crying out loud, what have I done to deserve this?
大崩溃他，怎么这么好笑？哦，那个大腿。
Well, she did try her best to pick the music. Though no one is in the mood, I think this piece is not bad. As to Regulus's question, we need to slightly twiddle this knob.
To 1913.
Oh. Oh.
This is...
The official letter of appointment from the Foundation.
哦，我们终于进入
Congratulations, Vertin.
比较熟悉的环节。刚刚那个好像支线故事。
And the re-examination. The Storm Reformation, Manpower, and Discipline has been officially approved by the PAC's Security Council.
暴雨改革。
Team Timekeeper is now a legitimate, independent department. You are now granted a more flexible autonomy and independent budget.
What was that? Did you say budget?
虽然很不应该，但你刚刚还是笑出来。
Does that mean the
我
Foundation
刚刚
will
也笑
buy
出来了，好好笑哦。
assign me a new ship?
Unfortunately, independent means doesn't rely on others.
I could apply for a ship for you, but it's not guaranteed.
Misers. Fine. Not that I wanted an obsolete ship painted in grey as shepherd check.
However, the price of passing that bill is to let the Foundation keep its authority to discipline unregistered arcanists. The arcanists who have been and will be assigned to the Timekeeper's team will be put through a risk assessment procedure carried out by the Foundation.
哦。
Those who are in lower risk categories only need to receive primary artificial subnebulism training, while the high risk ones will go to the School of Discipline. But I will make sure they will be registered as members of Team Timekeeper when they enroll.
风险较低指的应该算是艺术家那些人叫做风险较低，是不是？
Are you still our
这
point
活
of
动
contact for the
，Ferdinand
Foundation
14岁
policy?
左右 Regulus 这边故事也很有趣，
Yes,
我都
of
自己说
course.
Regulus 根本就 Ferdinand 跟14岁
Then I
外
have
的
no
亲。
further questions.
我原本一开始以为 Regulus 是
Meanwhile, Team Timekeeper
第一
can
女
apply
配
for
角
secondment from the Foundation, Laplace, and Zeno if
大家又
necessary.
发现好像 Senator 比较像第一女配角。
You can check this file for more details.
What's our mission？
It stays the same.
风险较高，
Keep
小鹿一定有上榜
investigating the storm and
，100%，
management
不用怀疑，绝对
You
上
can make your
榜。
own plans of action. The Foundation only needs a monthly report on the result. You're the first in command, Burton.
Okay.
You already have a target, I assume.
That base their Manus used to keep its elite house 4 years ago. It has never been reversed by the storm. I'd like to investigate that place again.
So you've been there many
Welcome
times.
back.
Well, that'd make a good start for Team Timekeeper. I'll arrange for some people to meet you at the base. I think you'll have a great time together.
是37吗？是吗？他要跟37合作了吗？今天还是很爽的一天，我今天也很爽啊！4抽中37，很爽，爽爆了哦！哇！一扫元神的那个
It used to be the nest of elite house,
抽
a kind
卡
of，creature resting in valleys with abundant water resources. What's more, it's winter now.
So why do I have to be the errand girl? The Foundation wasn't even planning to give me a ship.
跟鬼一样。
Miss Sonetta is going through the procedures in the headquarters to transfer herself
原
to
生
Team
这次你觉
Timekeeper.
得都还好。我已经，
Miss
我这
Druvis
次的已
and
经
Sotheby
要
are
那
on a
个
break, for they have spent
抽
much
中
time
消
and
之后，我已
energy
经要
clearing
留
the
着那
woods and
个所有
repairing
的
Foundation Square.
石头们，打算等龙王出来。
Miss Lilia has been given an administrative penalty because she broke into the rehabilitation center not long ago. This leads us to the current situation, where only the captain and this apple are able to act freely.
What?
What？
So in the end, was I, the renowned rocking pirate, the only one who didn't cause any damage to the Foundation buildings?
等水龙。对啊，不是说要复刻
I
了
have？ never felt so humiliated in my life.
You're
算
not
耻
planning
辱
on
吗？等
destroying
一下
this。place now, are you, Regulus?
No, no. Huh? Hey, see who's here? Lilia and a stranger.
What took you so long? Fell into a gutter.
Hello, Timekeeper.
哦，
My name is Moisson. My employee ID is SF27602191908238X. I believe Madam Z has told you about me. I am now an official member of your team.
Miss
莫
Morson,
桑女士也
welcome to
是
the
哦。
team. Madam Z said you're an excellent tutor in Arcanum.
She's too kind to say so.
心莫名的
In
可
fact,
爱。
I
对
have a
啊，
lot to learn from
感
you.
觉这第5章剧情应该
Also,
充满了
Thank
有
you for
趣
taking
味
good
吧？
care of
应
Miss
该
Sotheby.
沉重的部分应该会比较少一
You
点
know
吧
Sotheby?
？Regulus 很难沉重了吧？
According to Madam Z, Miss Morzan used to be Sotheby's private teacher.
It is a long story. Let Miss Lilia give us an introduction to the base first. As the field operator, she knows this place better.
After I got promoted and transferred to the headquarters, those exciting outbound missions have been removed from my schedule. In short, although it's called the base, the only place unaffected by the storm is a narrow 20-meter-long corridor no larger than a hunter's lodge. My former fellows had already searched this place from top to bottom. Those Laplace dudes had even sent in their lapdogs to search here inch by inch. Found nothing but some excrement of the Alitios and the dog's own poop.
Poop.
There might be some clues that are invisible. Regulus is a specialist in optical arcane skills. Maybe she can find something.
A specialist? Well, I'll take that as a compliment. But for the record, compared to searching, hiding treasures is more of a pirate's lot. So if it were up to me to hide treasures in this place...
Please hold on for a second, Captain Regulus. The fog seems abnormally thick.
Oh.
Oh.
谁在那边偷暗算人
Like you, they hit the jackpot right away. There shouldn't be any ambush in this place.
Ooh.
Easy, Miss Regulus. Please carefully retreat to my side. Miss Timekeeper, please cover us.
Huh?不，你不能这么说，这不是偷懒，我是他们自由发挥。
It was a
你是不是
misunderstanding,
这样说？
Timekeeper. We attacked to defend ourselves. We are not the enemy.
谁呀？
We are the investigators from the Foundation. These are our IDs.
哦。
The base has been deserted long ago, right? What's the purpose of the investigation now?
The outside world has been reversed to 1913. We are here to collect the lost scientific devices from the 1970s.
Ah.
Science and technologies are regressing rapidly due to the storm. Those old devices, which used to be outdated, have become valuable to us.
I see. Do you mind us investigating this place? It won't be long.
Sure. We are glad to give you a hand if you need it, Timekeeper.
Good. I have some questions about the base, and I wonder if you may help.
不知道为什么莫桑女士那个笑容笑起来就是你可以跟我们走一趟吗
So it's just
的那种
a
感
mistake.
觉。
Back to treasure hunting now?
Hunting.
Let's see what Zeno and Laplace have left here. Infrared shotgun. Oh, Maglev auto
原来
feeder.
外界的变化是持续发生的。
Kato
对啊，
calibrator. Oh my god! And a full box of Laplace's
我以
military
为他那
chocolates.
个重塑这件事情是人工结果
This is all
是
good
不是其实
stuff.
不是啊？
Solid MRE.
它就像是一个循环，
Ahem.
到了某个
This
时间
pirate
点
with a
就一
heart
定
of
会那
gold
个
wouldn't mind tasting
倒
it for
退一
you.
次。
I don't mean to rain on your parade, but even dogs won't eat those things. It makes Alitia's excrement smell better in
好坏哦。
comparison.
That being said, to the best of this apple's knowledge, canine animals shouldn't have consumed any food which contains theobromine anyhow.
没有错。
Then can
他
I
的
have
说法
it or
感觉
not?
持续在倒退中。
There is nothing to be worried about. Since
我
the
以为是
captain
那
is
个
not an
他们
animal
操
of the
控的
Canidae
因为
family.
刚刚他不是有菲尔鼎不是有说他要回到1913年，我以为是人工的耶，不是哦。
Wait a second, Regulus. Show me the thing in your arms.
Why?
原本也以
What do
为
you
是人工
want?
死的，对吧？
Feel like my chocolate now?
No, the supply box. It has my name on it.
哦，
Wow, true.
菲尔鼎，
Are there any other Vertin in the Foundation?
As far as I know, no one is called by that name but me.
独一无二，仅此一人，菲尔鼎。
Looks like an ordinary wooden box. But these ordinary boxes are always the most dangerous.
So, turns out we did find something useful in this treasure hunt. It even has Vertin's name on it, like a celebrity autograph. A treasure indeed.
Regulus, wait, don't.
No one can stop a pirate from opening her fresh trophy.
哎，哎，哦，收音机，哦。
News of the day. The Outcasts held the 11,231st pep rally in the Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. They eventually unanimously passed the principle of dozing in spring, relaxing in summer, slacking off in autumn, and hibernating in winter. Practical modern incantations has now been reissued for the 77th time. We are now at the end of the 20th century. This book still remains the #1 book on the list of most regretful purchase on Classic Score by The New Yorker. Biographer Erd has recently published her latest travel notes, Roaming in a Peyron, which has started a new round of craze for traveling in the Aegean Sea region. The chief editor of The Voice of the Millennium
爱情还旅游，不就是刚刚 Regulus 在抱怨的那个吗？偏偏相信了他，然后去了旅游，结果就那个船难。
Among them, criticisms abound. The Babylonian Review issued a warning that the author's observation of the Apollo star was fatally inaccurate. Self-driving tourists can easily get lost in the Gorgon Current backwash if they do not correct their direction by 3.14 degrees on the Ford Sextant Model T.
What?
Time for late night news.
What? End of the 20th century? Voice of the Millennium?
我跟菲尔鼎异口同声的。What?
News in 1999.
What? Oh.
Just as I suspected.
有人在控制吧？
Since Timekeeper hasn't reported the time of this era to the Foundation,
各种疑问，对啊。
You two, as the Foundation's investigators, shouldn't have known what year this is.
等一下，莫桑小姐刚刚那个也太帅了吧
！Time is the best proof of identity.
哇，挺身而出也太秀了吧
Not a bad plot.
Miss Morzon, watch your six. Let us help you.
Didn't expect them to be clever enough to disguise themselves as the Foundation's investigators.
I sure have learned a thing or two.
那我是不是要先把3期升一升啊？
1929 only lasted for 2 days.
不然它只有1等，好像也没什么用。
work and responsibilities in the Foundation, which in turn caused some chaos within it. Luckily, Miss Morzon noticed the signs of it at the beginning.
Timekeeper, please take a look at this box. I'm afraid this is what they came here for.
我以为莫桑女士是一个很温柔的人呢，但没有想到她的角色设定是如此的坚强、强硬、强势。
This is the Manus Mask that used to stay immune to the storm.
哦。但资源总算有别的地方可以去了。我这几天一直把资源都灌在那个他们的等级跟不锈钢还有柠檬身上，把它升上去。
Good news. The analysis report on the mask you submitted to the Scientific Computing Center is now available, Timekeeper.
先来去打打原神去吧。
We found the same component in it as the raindrop from the storm.
你以为莫桑女士会是农村温柔大姐姐？我也是。所以她刚刚那个太帅了，我想说哇！原来这就是调查，就是调查的人哦。
The Scientific Computing Center has also run some tests on the samples of the raindrops you previously submitted. After removing all water, mud, human hair, and dandruff within, the remaining unanalyzable component is what we called asymmetrical nuclide R.
What a familiar name.
Arcana.
But it disappeared right away, and we only have a photo of it. Fortunately, we extracted the stable form of it from the Manus mask. It might be the key to staying immune to the storm.
Oh?
Does that mean it'll be possible for the Scientific Computing Center to develop protective gears which are immune to the storm? Like the Manus does?
Seems to be so. A credit to you. The whole center is crazy about it, and I am responsible for passing along the good news on behalf of my
连续通宵神经衰弱的同事，天哪，好写实哦！
We need more samples. This is a sampling device for asymmetrical nuclide R. It's the one and only. The manual is in the interlayer.
I'll be careful. Thank you, Mesma.
Don't be. I'm just delivering this for someone else.
银行的服装这次有红弩的新衣装，还有 Regulus 的服装复刻哦。
How do you feel now?
红弩的新衣装。
I'm sorry about what happened in the rehab center.
I'm good. It just helped me further verify some factual information about Arcanists. It's just... I thought you weren't one of them, Verton.
I am. Sorry to disappoint you.
I just heard some spirit-lifting news at the hall.
Sonato.
Phenomenal achievement, Timekeeper. It's a tremendous breakthrough in our fight with Manus Vindictae. Everyone at the headquarters is cheering. Although, I don't know what this component really is. Is it a kind of ritual? Or a unique substance?
That'll be the next thing to find out in our investigation, I think.
Oh.
Manus Vindictae always has more information on the storm and how to be immune to it. We've been trying our best to keep up with their progress.
免疫暴雨就等于这样都不会有人死了耶，好像很不错哎。
Oh, and these are the files you asked me to search for. Luckily, the SPDM library has every single issue of Global Arcane Geography since the 1960s. Also, Miss Sotheby accepted your request.
Thank you, Sonato. With these files and the help of Regulus, that should be enough.
他到底要干嘛？Flirting 的心思有时候好难猜哦。
Yeah, go on. What else do you get except for playing dumb, you cunning flower-headed tin box? Speak. Tell us what you know.
在跟谁说话
What were you doing in the Elitiao's base? In what way are you associated with Manus Vindictae? And who put you in that box which has Vertin's name on it?
哦，收音机，他们从以前就不合了耶。
And those ridiculous radio programs, end of the 20th century, voice of the millennium and roaming in a Pyren. Don't waste our time. Otherwise, we have no choice but bathe you with this bottle of vodka.
Oh.
Jeez, do you really mean that? Anything less cruel?
Formalin, of course. I never waste my dreams.
五马林好更过分了。
Yeah, that's more like it.
But I really don't know anything. I'm just the receiver of signals. Please believe me. When I woke up, I was already in that box.
哦，那个花是
This
嘴巴
interrogation
哦
won't。get us anywhere. Laplace didn't detect any unusual arcane marks on her.
But she was there with those Manus pawns in that base. Say anything you want, she will still be a solid suspect.
它只是一个
Yes,
收音
I understand what you
机。
mean. But for now, the evidence can't support our speculation.
我真的很好奇耶，
A field
收音
trip
机
may be
那他们根本就
helpful,
没有
I
脚，
guess.
所以他也不能走路哎。那
What's
他
your
要怎么
plan?
样
Will
可以
you
那
come
个
with me? I've informed
可以揍
Madame
人
Z.
啊？
This will be the first official field mission
这
of
个
our
山红
team.
的你们去结婚吧，完美的一搭一唱。
Sotheby and Druvis
哇
are still on leave. They will not take part in this
他
action.
们好不搭哦，超不
While
搭
Miss
的
Wilson。will stay put in the Foundation's headquarters as our contact.
Wait, a field mission? Didn't we just come back from that Elitiao base? Besides, where is this field?
和
The
苹果一样
Apollo
又
star we
飞，
just
是
heard
假
about
的
is。the sun. The Ford Sextant Model T is an arcane device produced in the early 19th century. The Scientific Computing Center has one of those as a part
不
of
会
their
他可以用
collection.
那个叫什么
The Gorgon current is
无线
mostly
电的那
created
个
in the
会伸
Aegean
缩的那
Sea,
个
near the Balkan Peninsula.
确认
I
讯号
remember
的
an
那个
Arcanum magazine in the
那个跳来跳
1970s
去。
had a detailed article about this and introduced the circulating current. I read it in the periodical room in SPDM. The current will be flowing backwards every time the Earth is at aphelion and perihelion. This is also known as the current reversal, which is on the 3rd day of January and July this year. And the time in the outside world is... January the 1st, 1914.
哦，等一下，所以外面的世界一直在跳动哎
That，all those broadcasts
用跳画
are
面感
leading
觉
us
莫
to
名
an
其妙
actual，place?
你不觉得很适合他吗？
Why? I thought we'd have a
哎
nice，break
真的
after
耶，
this.
外面的世界是一直不停的在倒退吗？
Regulus,
应该是
you've
倒
been
退，
longing
对不
for a
对
ship,？haven't you? What if I tell you that I've got you one?
嗯，
Now, hold on a second. Come to think of it, it wasn't the flower-headed radio thingy who tricked me into the Aegean Sea. It was Vertin. Watch out! The big waves!
Блять, this is enough. SU-01
冤有头债有主啊，跟收音机无关啊，都是贝尔汀的
Are
错。
you sure about taking off in such stormy weather?
This isn't a normal storm. Something is attacking us from the ocean. I need to pull it out. You guys go study that whatever instruction right now. Haha, I finally got you. Damn bastard. It's my turn.
Ed subito sera.
Edi subito sera.
Well done, Sinetto. Now cut the other halyard. We need to reduce the angle of attack and depower the ship. Roger that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But we can't stay like this for long. Burton, have you thought of anything?
It's not working. I've tried different ways, but the Tempest blocked every signal I sent for help.
就说这边风暴怪怪的呀。
As good as dead?
Wait, there might be another way. I'm sorry, Miss Radio. I need to borrow you for a second.
哦，他要用那个调电波，对不对？
Field Mission Evacuation Instructions, Article 21. Whenever there is an emergency, the field officer may send an SOS code with their wands through any transmission device with round buttons on it.
Oh.
Any Foundation member nearby will provide immediate humanitarian aid.
我以为是要用它的电波。
One time to the right, half to the left, and then one time to the right. If you succeed, you shall hear.
二显官，哦，哦，对耶，我可以边打哎。对耶，就是要记得，反正没有要今天全部看完剧情。我重点是因为我昨天不小心那个看书看太晚，结果我昨天只睡了2个小时，我现在人要死亡了。
Thank you so much. We are.
Oh, we know you, Timekeeper.
剃刀。
Even in our special operations squad, you have quite a name. It seems you're in big trouble, huh?
战力没问题哦，感觉好像可以把二贤直接打一打。
Please help us ashore safely.
因为这次好多好丰富的活动要玩哦。
Right down to business. Good, good. I like a straightforward person. All right, William, Todd, better get a move on.
等早点休息。对啊，所以我今天应该。好险我够强，嘿嘿。好险我够强。
Incredible. Is that a full-size Gorgon? I've only read about this ancient sea monster in literatures. Watch out! Its eyes will turn you into stone.
啊？梅杜莎吗？
There has been no witness report of a Gorgon since the 12th century. I thought the current was simply named after the mythology.
Well, it's my privilege to have the chance to fight against it, huh? William, Todd, let's see who gets it down first.
Entity should not be multiplied unnecessarily. Captain, I hope you still remember our founding motto.
Want to compete with me in speed? Have a try.
好幼稚哦，这些人，他们根本就是在玩弄那一只海怪，好不好？
Bring it on. Speed up, my friends. We need to rush back to the Balkan Peninsula for another mission.
Speed up.
Everyone, please wait a minute. The size of the sea monster. It's shrinking.
Oh?
What's happening now? It's gone out of sight. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh.
Not good. It's crawling into the cabin. It plans to tear the ship apart from the inside. Everyone watch out.
哇，它 他有伸缩自如的身体耶！哇哦！手手。Where am I？ 蓝天、白云、沙滩，就感觉好像度假。哦，三季出现了。
Pardon me. Your watch was wrong.
天哪，他的头发内侧好像那个贝壳的一样亮眼呢。
Your watch was losing time, so I fixed it for you.
Oh.
I don't understand. Do you mean this is the right time? Yeah. This is the year 2007, is it not?
嗯？结果只有菲尔顶穿越了。
You're saying we're in 2007?
2007。好可爱哦。
Do you know the storm? Is that how you call it? We call it the emanation.
Ooh.
The tide of Numa is pouring down from above and converging. It would raise as a tsunami and break the world of matters where darkness abounds. I don't understand.
I don't understand too.
This shouldn't be hard for you to understand. You are also a real number.
Oh?
I am 37. What's your number? I'm Vartan. No. I'm asking your number. The scripture says only the people who are still in search of their essences would identify themselves by a combination of meaningless phonetic symbols. Well, so you don't know your number yet. Just like Sophia.
所以都变成用数字代替哦。等一下，好有趣哦！这个剧情也跳太快了吧
？Have you seen my companions? Yes. Are you looking for the integer or the fraction? Or the irrational number? Or the imaginary number? What? Integers are the living example of virtues. Fractions can be understood through specific means. Irrational numbers are the free spirits, while imaginary numbers are the existence which doesn't belong to this dimension of the number axis. Which one are you looking for?
Yeah.
I'll ask something else instead. What is this place? Island.
我也知道这是 island.
Have you seen another island?
Huh?
Maybe another question. Did a biographer named Ard visit here before? In 1999? 1999? Oh, 1999. 1999 is a lovely, centered triangular number. But I believe this number has been abused in the Doomsday stories.
What?
I mean, people are too invested in its meaning. In fact, 1999 is nothing special compared to 1991 and 1993. However, 999 is a brilliant number.
Oh my
It is a
god! Oh my god!
Capricorn number, a palindromic number, and the largest 3-digit natural number. Sorry to interrupt, but I only meant to ask about Erd the biographer. She'd been here on this island and written a travel note called Roaming in Aperon. Does the name or the book ring a bell? I am sorry. I have no idea about the fragments of matters you're talking about. Fragments of matters?
Oh! Regulus 出来了。
Captain, you should go. This Apple's arm has...
Apple's arm 在哪？等一下 ，Apple 的胳膊在哪里 ？Where？ 他头上的那一根吗
？Shush, you wicked dolphins! Mr. Apple is not your breakfast, nor are my records. Huh? Isn't that Vertin? Vertin! Are you done with the standing and staring? Come give us a hand.
我不知道海豚竟然对唱片有兴趣。
Thank God you were here, Vertin. Mr. Apple and I were this close to being made a stargazy pie by these clever bastards and served at the dinner table.
You've also been incredibly helpful, Regulus.
喂，早就是征婚迷哦。晚安啦，团子，祝你有个好梦哦。
in communicating with people. Have you seen Sonetta and the others?
No, I woke up on a dolphin's back.
海豚背上好帅哦。
Thought they had saved my life at first and was quite grateful to them, but the next moment they just started all the beating and biting.
They think you are an irrational number. That's why they bit
Rational
you.
number.
Whoa! This little lady made me jump. Vertin, who is this long-haired stranger? Timekeeper.
Ooh.
Thank goodness you are all safe and sound. Lilia's on her way. Now we only need to find the captain and his team members.
Sonetta, 睡觉昏迷，我刚刚滑倒，然后就躺了。
They are the Apuron believers. They lent us a helping hand
你
after
刚
the
滑
ship
倒
went down.
你在哪里滑倒啊？浴室吗？然后昏迷？你是滑倒了之后昏迷吗？
Not at all. An integer is under an obligation to help his kind. Miss Sonetto, have you found your friends?
Yes. Only the members of the Razor Squad are still missing. They also belong to the St. Pavlov Foundation like we do.
Imaginary numbers are not of our concern.
Imaginary numbers?
楼梯太暗，踩空。我
You
天
should
哪！
not linger here if you have already found your lost
你还好
friends.
吗，团子？
We will provide a boat for you to leave.
你
Our school
昏
of
迷
thought
耶！
does not accommodate uninvited guests.
你家没有人吗？
We have something to...
What if we know about the emanation?
你怎么发生事件点跟菲尔汀一样，发生海难一样啊？
We are the investigators from St. Pavlov Foundation. We are glad to share the information about the
还好
storm.
没啥事，但怎么样会到昏迷啊？应该撞得很严重才会昏迷吧？
Please grant us entry to this island so that we can share them.
是不是需要叫救护车啊？
I'll explain to you later. Trust me. Please, Sonetto.
他现在还能打字，应该是不会怎么样，但是到昏迷就有点夸张了耶。
We will talk.
感觉需要去医
However,
院。对啊，
only integers
撞
and
到
fractions are welcome
你也
here.
不知道，但不哈？哎，你知道有些东西不是不会痛不痛的问题耶。
No irrational number is allowed on this island.
Throw her into the sea.
谁要扔到海里面去？等一下，谁？
Wait. Now hold on a
What?
second. I said hold.
诶，
Yes, all is well. Those dolphins sent us to the other side of the currents. And one more thing, Captain, and I'm asking this with no ill intention. May I know your lineage?
Huh?
Thank you. I wish your next mission would be trouble-free too. The members of the Razor Squad are all humans.
It's clear then.
所以是虚
Real numbers refer to arcanists, and imaginary numbers mean humans.
Then what is the rest of this
那无理数又是什么？
Sonetto, Vertin, and this apple are integers.
Integers.
While Miss Lilia and I are fractions.
Fractions.
Don't bother asking. I'm pure blood.
I'm pure blood.
This apple is also made of pure apple juice.
I only consume 1.5 volt DC.
So it's not determined by our lineage, or Regulus would have been an integer too.
So why on earth am I the irrational number? Why only me?
Irrational numbers?
Unfair. I demand the ruling to be changed.
Shut up. We grappled hard to get you on this island. So you have no choice but to stay in the worst guest room.
Do you call this a guest room? A cell, more like.
人权在这块土地上最后的最无理数。你不觉得无理数很适合 Regulus 吗？
And our body is the cage of the soul.
Cut me a break. Might as well play us some rock music.
最差的课榜，真的。就差没上锁了。
Seems the residents on this island venerate integer numbers. And irrational numbers, or the non-terminating, non-repeating decimals, cannot be represented as the ratio of two integers. Hence, they are discriminated.
No, no, no. Who are they to judge and decide me to be the irrational number? I was the only person who didn't cause any damage to the Foundation in the previous protest.
Oh?
Oh, why do I get to have the worst of both worlds?
嗨，晚上好呀，嗨！我们正在看《重返未来》的最新的那个剧情，主线剧情。
But it will take some time for the files to come in. The captain of the Razor Special Operations Squad told me this might be a settlement of a group of Arcanists who have been long cut off from the world.
Huh?
Unlike other unregistered Arcanists, these people chose not to live alongside the humans. They still lead an ancient Arcanist way of life and follow the old customs. We must be meticulous when getting in touch with them.
古老的生活方式。
mathematical terms. And that girl talked about Caprica. He was an Indian mathematician active in the first half of the 20th century. I think they are not living in complete isolation. They are still in contact with the outside world. This place wouldn't be affected by the storm, just like the Elitiao base, Foundation headquarters, and my suitcase. The travel notes in 1999. Manus Vindictae showing up in Elitiao's base. The storm, or emanation, they must be somehow connected. And we'll find our answer here, I think.
Very energetic, Capitan. By the way, how come nobody's here to welcome us?
这到底哪里像
They
客
wouldn't
房？
suddenly decide to
这
detain
是
us
牢
all
房
just because we have an irrational number here, right?
Right?
I'm with you all the time.
Oh.
Six asked me to welcome you.
Oh, scared me again. What were you doing hiding in the corner?
Because it seemed you were in the middle of proving a conjecture. According to the scripture, disturbing others when they are giving proof of their arguments is as sinful as eating beans.
吃豆子为什么是重罪？
I don't want to be bound to the rocks of the Caucasus Mountain and have vultures eat my eyes after my death.
Eating beans?
Eating beans is the sin of sins.
完了
The biggest.
英国人要跳出来说话了。
People eating beans will never transmigrate. They deserve nothing but eternal punishment.
What? Are you serious? Is this rule only for soybeans? What about broad beans, snow peas, chickpeas? And what does it say about other bean-based products?
豆浆。
Beans are beans.
哦，这很难防哎。
Funny. This doesn't even make sense. By this logic,
豆子是无辜的，对啊，任一个豆子都不行哎。
I happen to have a box of coffee beans in my bag.
下一秒还在吗
One coffee bean in my mouth. Will the vulture get me right away?
Oh my god.
No way. Whoa, easy, mate. Do you want to get physical? This pirate is not scared of you.
哦！天哪，咖啡豆！太浪费了，咖啡豆
Not fair. The critters are coming to your aid.
This is not good. We need to separate them.
Let go! Let go! What are you, a dog?
等一下，它竟然会咬人的！哇哦
Martin! Sonetto! Lilia! Get her off me!
啊？这是什么最原始的攻击吗
37, let go of the guest's head. Now. Sorry that I'm late. I'm Sophia, the corrector of Apiron. I will take over from here.
这个大姐姐身材好好哦。
Finally, we have an ordinary person here.
Please, let's talk on the way to the outside.
Huh? 大姐姐的身材都被遮住了，真可惜。
We believe everything can be translated into numbers. Things are made up of numbers, and mathematics is the key to opening the gate of truth. It is like the fire that lifts us from the darkness. This world may decay in time, but numbers will transcend the limit placed for all other things in existence. And if one can take up the challenges and improve oneself with practice, they may clear their thoughts and find out their truth.
Oh.
That is, to find out the number of their soul.
Oh.
Oh, this is more like a place for proper conversations. Broad, open, as vast as the high seas.
Hold your horses, Miss Regulus. If you were to speak of consuming beans again, I will have no choice but to send you into the depths of the sea.
豆子是无辜的，豆子。
I'm fine. Haven't done anything yet.
豆子何其无辜，还把咖啡豆浪费掉了。
all the taboos on the island? It was too dark in there. I didn't take them all down.
Worry not, Miss Sonetto. I have them all recorded.
无线电小姐太厉害了吧
1. Abstain from beans. 2. Do not pick up what has fallen. 3. Touch not a white rooster. 4. Do not poke the fire with swords. 5. Do not jump over a crossbar. 6. Do not cut wood on a main road.
半道上劈柴
7. Do not enter the hall in new garments. Enter the hall from the right, and leave from the left.
哦
8.
右进左出，到底有多怨恨豆子？对啊，
9. Do not sleep on a grave.
还是傻豆子他们会像那个跟鬼一样
Make
被
bed as
驱
soon as
逐
you。wake up, leaving no imprint of your body.
好认真哦。
What strange obsessions are these? Even the police in London would be less officious.
This is an archaic arcanist group we're dealing with. I assume they have their own reason for these.
古老的神秘学家团体。
But what else are we going to do if we can't pick up the things on the ground? Just let it rot? Oh, this doesn't even make sense.
You are indeed an irrational number.
Huh? What about me?
Though I can't identify the exact number of yours, it's never too hard to tell the number types. Like you are a very typical irrational number.
我想知道什么意思？什么意思？什么意思？
Irrational numbers are disobedient, sometimes unreasonable, and they hardly play by any rules. Just like the non-terminating random numbers following its decimal. These numbers are the floating points, or the noises. People of this type are the random ones whose actions show no pattern whatsoever.
Disobedient, unreasonable.
不服管教，无理取闹，永远不按牌理出牌。这个的确很 regular
what their judgment is based on.
用个性来判断的哦，好酷哦。
She even gets the rock and roll part right.
开了哦，开了吗？
This pirate will not so easily be defined.
那我们跑完这张剧情，
What's your number then?
等你抽抽，然后就要下了。
I'm still learning. My time to reveal my number
这样有
has
点
not
太
come
快，我
yet.
没办法好好的享受我的剧情。
Oh, you don't know? Well, I can help you with that. You are an irrational number 2.
求助家
Ouch! What is this? A grape?
Huh. A perfect parabola.
哎，怎么可以浪费食物啊？怎么可以拿食物丢
Oh,
人
it's you again. I won't be bettered in a fight this time.
37? Shouldn't you be off preparing for the doctrinal meeting?
传道会
6 asked me to take care of our guests.
But I'm usually the one who receives the guests. Engaging with strangers might be a little difficult for you.
心太高了，真的。
There's no causal link in these two events. People always bother you with trifles only because you're fine with it.
Do not sleep on a grave, and do not cut wood on a main road. Idleness is the cause of the breakage of one's flesh and soul in the long journey of perfecting oneself. Those who have not yet found their numbers have even fewer excuses to be indolent.
Wow.
Besides, why would you place the head of a guest in your mouth?
把访客塞进嘴里是怎么？好好笑。
That does not justify your action. Come to think of it, is she safe to bite if she had consumed the beans? Wouldn't that make
真的
you the being as
间接吃豆子。
The right way to deal with this is to throw the offenders into the sea. Let the Gorgon current take them and confine them in the ever-repeating circular motion.
Oh yeah, this is the most optimal solution.
How come you didn't think of it? This is one of the most basic set problems.
Hello? Are we done with the chit-chatting?
完全没有想要理那个当事人在那边。
Mind you, this pirate's tolerance has limits.
哦，开战了！葡萄大战。
Right in the bullseye.
无语。
What? What's that look on your faces? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. I didn't start this.
Regulus, did you just pick up the grape that 37 threw at you earlier from the ground? Did you just violate the rule of not to pick up what has fallen?
噔噔噔噔噔噔 ！Oh my god！
Get down! Abraxas incoming!
等一下 ，Regulus 真的很搞哎。
A chicken's head and 2 snakes as a feet. What? What on earth is that?
This is not good. They seem dangerous. Regulus, come to my side.
Regulus!
Captain!
我刚刚的打架到底是为了什么？他都会被抓走了，我到底为什么还要打架？落单的麻雀，你要留抽后面了，37美眉的，你要留抽那个抽6吗？反复出狱又入狱的抗争。
Luckily, she didn't have any beans.
不要再讨论 beans 了。红怒你也很皮，对啊。
Ena eftegramot mima, schematizete otan enosume dios semia.
哇，好长哦。
Timekeeper, did you see that?
你觉得6应该也需要不
The
少
arcane
抽？
skills cast by the congregation on this island are
不
very
会啦
different from those we have seen.
你从现在开始每天都扶那
Mr.
个
Apple is with
老奶
Regulus.
奶过马
She
路，
won't be in danger for now.
红怒帅气的恶搞，真的。震惊爸妈带2个皮小
We
孩
have
出来。
wasted too much time on unnecessary matters.
哎，还有一个苹果
Miss
哎，还有
Burton,
个苹果，苹
this
果
is the
苹果
place
不
you've
算
journeyed
皮
to
小
visit.
孩吧？
The Hall of Appeal.
打完收工，你在打每日任
This
务
is
哦
where。we share our knowledge of Numa, which is also the storm you've been referring to.
哦，等一下，这段应该很重要吧？暴雨的灵性之事。